is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that? I'm really excited about this next Wednesday on Apple TV Plus. You can download it. It is Stick. It's about a washed-up professional golfer, and the stars of the show join us now.
Hi, I'm Owen Wilson. It's Owen Wilson.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Owen Wilson, everybody.
Please welcome Owen Wilson.
Please welcome Owen Wilson. Hey, Owen.
Owen Wilson, Judy, Greer, welcome to the Fitzy and Whipper and Kate Ritchie show. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having us.
I mean, to celebrate a show like Stick, which is about golf, have they actually got you in front of a golf course? Are you on location, 18 holes behind you, or is that just a little screen there?
That is just, it's not a screen, but we aren't actually on a course. It's
Right, I don't want a ball to come through the window.
Yeah, 4.
We'll be safe. We'll be safe. Don't worry.
I'm gonna start saying that after I give an answer that I think might be a zinger. 4.
Actually, let's talk price scale, because let's talk about the greatest golfing characters of all time. And I actually ran in the other day on the plane. I ran into Christopher McDonald, who played Shooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore. And the worst thing about it was everybody around him was so excited that he was there that unfortunately, they didn't call him by his first name. Everyone was calling him Shooter by his character's name, and it was just unfortunate that he gets it all the time. Do you think now...
And that might not be something you want to hear on a plane, like people a few rows back, Shooter, Shooter! I know you're not supposed to say, certain words, but no. I don't think Shooter is one that you necessarily want to hear on a flight. 4.
Oh, that is brilliant. Do you know what? I didn't think of that people were yelling out Shooter on the plane. We could have been.
But you know what's also funny is I actually think that sounds like a pretty cool name, so I bet it doesn't bother him.
Well, similar to Shooter, I've got a son by the name of Jack, and the in-laws like to wait at the airport when we fly in, and they'll be yelling out, "Hi, Jack! Hi, Jack!" And it's just not what you do at the airport.
Well, my son is named Ford, and of course, especially now as he's 14 with school, I have to say, Ford, focus.
Oh, my God. Judy, this must have been so much fun to make. I mean, obviously, you guys are divorcees, but at the start, you're together. It must have been a hell of a lot of fun. You two have lost it, haven't you? Judy's lost it.
I'm just thinking about, I wish it was Bronco. The Ford Focus is such a, no offense, kind of a wimpy car.
Ford, but no, that's in school, right? But we did go to Utah. My mom took us to this, that would have been a good time. Ford, Bronco!
Instead, it's oh, man.
Okay.
Yes, sorry,
Oh, my
golf.
God.
Yes, it was very fun to shoot our show, as you can tell.
Yes. What was the highest count on takes? Were you into the 30s? Can we go again? Get control of yourselves, guys.
I don't even ever think I've gotten to 30 on anything. Peter said one time he got to, 20. The kid who plays Santi early on, and he was starting to get kind of nervous. But I think with me, they kind of give up. They're like, he's not going to do anything different, is he?
We have it in pieces. It'll cut together.
That's the best. Let's just move on.
Nothing that you love more than hearing the director say that it'll cut together fine.
Yeah.
You're like,
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, you were just here recently, actually, Owen. You were down in Australia. You were actually down for our NRL Magic round. Did you get to see any of the Australian sport down here while you were working, or were you too busy?
I was just on a week and a half ago. I just came back from the Gold Coast, is where we were, and I was playing at a golf course there, Royal Pines. Simon, the great pro there, was nice enough to let me come hit out there, and then I went to Sydney and I played with my friend at New South Wales, which is a beautiful course. That's kind of like Pebble Beach. And it was funny. I played with my friend that I grew up with, and he's a really good golfer. And so he invited me because somehow he got a membership there, and said, I said, can it maybe just be us? Because I'm still sort of learning learning the game and you get self-conscious. And we go out there and it's the club champion playing with us, the runner-up, all the pros come out of the, to watch the tee. I hit it like 15 yards. It is such a nerve-wracking experience. Like, I don't know what it is about golf, but, even my brother who's played, his whole life says he can sometimes get, nervous, teeing off. So, yeah.
Do you think it's
what
'cause
about
there's some
well, in there as well, you've got Keegan Bradley, Max Homer. You've got actually some professional golfers that are in the series stick. Were you nervous around them? Did you have to tee off in front of them a few times, Owen?
Gosh, I was lucky. I was kind of a little bit under the weather the week those guys were there, so I didn't have to swing in front of them. One thing that I was joking about earlier, but it's true, the sound of Wyndham Clark when he was hitting was just incredible. It just sounds different from even the golf pros we had there, like the Canadian pros, and the sound guy told me, Owen, I'm taking that sound and putting it on your shots.
How good is that?
Yeah, so if you see me in the show and you're wondering, like, his swing doesn't look that great, but God, he hits it because it sounds like a damn sledgehammer, then you'll know why.
Judy, can you play at all?
Play what?
Golf. Do you get out?
That was a comedy joke. No. No, don't play golf.
No, I just play the role of an angry wife who wants his man out of the house.
Brilliant. Stick premieres next Wednesday, 4th of June, exclusively on Apple TV+. Owen Wilson, Judy Greer, thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Fitz, would you like to do the formal introduction?
Oh, she is a busy woman.
Oh,
and you
my
know what?
God.
We were disgusted with Hamish Blake yesterday when we spoke to him, trying to inject himself into an all-female cast here for the Gold Logie.
Oh, what a
but
rat.
This is our number one, our favourite. We love her to death. Julia Morris, welcome.
There she is.
As I like to say, Our Lady Julia Morris of Gosford.
Yep. And Gosford's never been prouder. Did you get a call from the mayor on the announcement yesterday?
No. He would have been just organising a better office in the council bit. I don't know that for sure. That's a smart-ass answer, actually. No, the very essence of Gosford rose up and celebrated. So, hey, from Springfield to you.
Will there be a ticket tape parade in Gosford if you finally get up with the Gold Logie? Because is this your third nomination, Julia?
Yeah, it's my fourth. For the gold.
Okay.
For the gold. I've never won a Logie in the whole of my... Okay, so on the 12th of June, I celebrated 40 years on Australian television.
Julia Morris.
Hey?
And you're only 42.
Haven't even had a surgeon. Mind you, this hangs down and slaps in a way where people think it's...
We're talking about your neck, so
That's
I'll
my
just
neck.
jump in.
My chin. Yeah.
It's playing the guitar.
Prove it.
Listen, stand by.
Oh, my God, you're funny. Hey, Julia Morris.
Yes, sir.
Do you know, if I was to say what I like about the Logies, I love an improv planned or any other type of dance that you might do with a sing-along. Now, could you imagine if you win and you decided that your acceptance speech would be in song? You know, I'm shooting from the hip with a few ideas.
Oh, I love it.
A couple of high kicks.
It's a freaking matter of time, guys. It was a matter of time.
And that
I
would
honestly
be...
thought I'd be dead by now.
Oh, wow.
Okay, can we ask, now, your co-host, Robert Irwin, we love this man. Is there any chance that you can use the 58 million followers that he has on social media to help with your campaign, Julia? Have you asked this?
It should be called Let's Get Coastal Grandma All the Way to the Finish Line.
Grandma. I mean, have you suggested to him maybe we can spray paint a crocodile gold or something? Just
I don't mind that.
What sort of promo has he got to help out with?
Well, I tell you what, he's on that phone yesterday. He does not miss a trick, Robert. My God.
That's
what a
good.
magnificent... Oh, we already know he's a magnificent human.
He was straight on it, was he?
Yeah, and he was just like, love, unreal, and... You know, this is fantastic and you deserve it. And just lots of yummy stuff. And he's an incredibly generous man on so many levels. So, getting to share this experience of the jungle with him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, by the way, we're all still working. Is that not award enough?
Can I do a little exercise with you if you don't mind, Julie?
I was hoping so. I had a feeling I didn't. Yeah, whatever, guys.
This is FM radio. I'm not sure if you've heard of it.
Hey.
Can we go through the other nominees and you tell us why you should be winning the Gold Logie over them? Can we do that, Julia? All right, let's start with Ali Langdon from A Current Affair.
Knuckle.
Lisa Miller from the ABC.
Finished.
Finished.
Gone.
Yep. Lynn
No, but also
McGranger,
magnificent.
Irene from Home and Away.
I'll never disrespect the OG
can't.
Grange. No,
You can't.
no, sorry, not a contender.
She's gone.
Not a contender.
Gone.
Your fellow Channel 10 star, Poe from MasterChef.
Oh, she's so lovely.
She's
Poe.
gonna tie it first with me.
Really? Big call.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be good.
Wouldn't
Sonia Kruger from The
Luck
Voice.
Roots. No,
she's got
she's
one?
wearing all of her former Logies as earrings. She's had them made into earrings. So she's going to be like those massive, you know, when those young people get the big ears and they could you could keep a flotation device in them. Like if you're on one of those groovy boats where you get down the back in the water. Good story.
Got it.
Bye, Vans.
Good story.
Hang your washing on
And
it.
last one, Hamish Blake from Lego Masters.
I mean, how many love hearts? How nervous do you reckon he was yesterday?
Can you imagine, Julia, if he won it?
It was the first thing I said when I
Could
heard
you
the
imagine?
field. I was like, yeah. Oh, wow. What a triumph. This is an amazing moment for women in Australian television history. An industry notoriously disposable of women. Here they are, 6 of them. And you watch the guy take it.
He should have come out yesterday as a Lego version of Hamish.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he should have come out yesterday. I
Yes, he
said,
should
that
have
is a
come out.
twist I was not expecting. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it. I never saw
love
it.
men.
Julia,
Mind you, I was married for 20 years. I can't be trusted with seeing that sort of stuff.
before you go, there's a team member here on our show that there's a rumour going around. Is there any truth to the rumour that you put on a rock concert at a high school and when they opened the curtains there was just a rock on stage, a literal rock on stage?
I mean, that is the high level of my
that a
humour
rumour?
throughout my career.
Have you done
no,
that?
I did do a one-woman show fundraiser because I didn't want to do the because I didn't want to do the 40-hour famine. Because every time I did the 40-hour famine, I cheated, and I didn't feel right about myself. Because my grandmother had some amazing
Cookies.
Madeira cakes, you know, we weren't allowed to have those cakes in our place.
Yeah.
And so, 40-hour famine. So instead of the 40-hour famine, I said, why don't I do a big show at lunchtime?
Awesome.
And how's the confidence? And everybody, all the girls in their kilts, descended into the auditorium,
Amazing.
and so now it's a bit of cash there, guys. And we had our bowler hats and our gloves. I think get down on it. And then I did a one-woman show.
And it was a
Was
rock.
it just a rock? Just a rock?
It might have been the opening act, to be fair. Look. No, always send your opener out for a flaming, and then by the time you get to the stage, people are ready for something very special.
And that's why you're the best. And that is why
Okay.
you're the best.
You got to go to tvweeklogies.com.au and you got to vote
She's
for
lost
this
it.
lady. She's due for a gold Logie. We love her to death. She hasn't won a Logie yet. Vote for Julia Morris. Love you, Julia.
Yes, we love you. She's holding one. Has she got one? She's kissing the Logie, the air Logie.
Put whatever you like into my hands in that photo, by the way.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova player via the App Store or Google Play.